Alright, hopefully I'm in focus. How's it going? It's been a while. You're probably wondering where I've been the past couple years. Truth is, I didn't really go anywhere. I just needed a break from the politics. I don't think it's any news to anybody here that things have been bleak, to say the least. I suppose I didn't entirely take a break from politics. I started a new channel where I'm playing a character, a Redneck Anarchist. So I still infuse a lot of my own political philosophy into this, but it's just fun, just a bunch of comedy sketches and other things like that. I also eventually started a different channel called Zorp the Alien. I bought a ridiculously expensive silicone hyper-realistic alien mask online. And I've used this to create this character where I review movies and do different comedy sketches. I have a parody of Cops on there called Martian PI, where he's hunting down supernatural suspects. All around, both channels have been a lot of fun. I just recently revived that Boogaloo Bob channel, which is why I was thinking, hey, why don't I give this channel another shot? Because I've got some potentially politically oriented projects coming up here soon, and I figured, why create a new channel when I've already got a channel with almost 3,000 subscribers that dealt with primarily politics and philosophy and that sort of thing. So what am I going to be doing with this channel now? I was thinking we're going to do things a little differently. You may not know this, but all of my videos in the past were scripted. I'm the kind of person, whenever I'm making a video, I like to have everything planned out beat for beat. And, well, it's a lot of work, and sometimes too much work for the amount of content that I'm actually able to put out. As far as all that goes, I mean, frankly, this was the easiest of those channels to deal with that. Minus that short-lived podcast long-form show I had going. I scripted out that entire thing. That entire, 30-minute episode. Which I realize, yes, that is fucking insanity, and I'm not going to be doing that anymore. So this is going to be more informal, I guess you could say, just going off the cuff. So we can talk about all sorts of things, whatever. And if you have any particular topics that you'd like me to discuss, you can leave that down in the comment section, and I'll be sure to check those out. I always look at my comments. Frankly, that's the number one reason why I like making these videos, is because I like to see your response. I don't know how many of you are still sticking around here, or glad to see me back, if you even remember who the hell I am. This channel has gone through quite a metamorphosis over the years. Some of you who have been around for a long time know that this channel actually started when I was in high school. This is when I was in my edgy atheist years. And so I spent the majority of my time on my videos discussing religion and atheism and things of that nature. I was just a grumpy little shit. I suppose while we're on this topic, if anybody is curious, I myself have gone through quite a metamorphosis, as well as my channel has, be that spiritually and politically, etc. I do believe in God, if you want to call it that. I'm not exactly sure what I would say. Personally, I'm of the opinion that if there's a God, it's probably beyond any human's fucking comprehension. And I pray, I do. When I do pray, though, because I believe in free will. And this was always an issue for me when I was an atheist, is how if God has a plan? And I don't know if that's actually a biblical thing or if that's just one of those things that culturally people picked up, saying that God has a plan, this grand plan, and he's got a plan for every one of us. I always had an issue with that as far as how could that allow for free will? Because I do believe very strongly in free will. I'm a big believer in the individual and your freedoms and liberties and decisions, ultimately sculpting the course of everything. And so when I pray, I just try to pray for the strength to get through something, or the courage, or whatever else, something that can come from inside of me and just have some sort of spiritual assistance with that. And who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's nothing. But if there's one thing that I have learned over the years, especially with all of the things that the CIA has declassified with all sorts of crazy fucking experiments, interdimensional bullshit, and what's that other thing? I can't remember the name of it now. Like, an atom doesn't move when you're observing it, only moves when you're not observing it. So our perception of things also may very well have a physical impact on reality. So if there's one thing that I've learned over the years, it's that I have no fucking clue about the nature of the universe, and I'm not going to pretend that I do. Politically, I believe the last time I had mentioned anything about this in particular on this channel, I had recently left Australia and became a libertarian, which I am very much of the same mindset of. However, taken one step further, I am now an anarchist, which is funny because I had joked when I created that Redneck Anarchist character that if I play this character long enough, I'm probably going to wind up being one, and sure enough, here I am. I recently purchased a new rifle, an AR-15. I don't know if y'all have seen that the House recently is doing more talks, as they do, about potentially banning AR-style weapons. So I figured I'd snatch one up when I saw a good deal for it. And I'll probably do a review of this, not on this channel, maybe on this channel, but for the Redneck Anarchist channel, for sure. Hopefully you can tell I've really upgraded my equipment here, I hope so. Because I poured a lot of money into this shit. It's been nice for YouTube videos, but I primarily purchased all this new equipment because I'm going to be shooting some more film-esque projects in the future. I recently wrote a screenplay. Hell, I don't know, maybe I'll leave comments down below if you'd be interested in reading this. I'm hesitant to put it out until I copyright it. I'll probably do that beforehand. Not pretending I'm some secret fucking Scorsese or something and there's gonna be a flock of people rushing to steal my screenplay, but you know, better safe than sorry. It's a feature-length movie, the first screenplay of that length that I've written, and I'm going for a sort of hybrid of Trainspotting, Clerks, and Thelma and Louise. That sort of vibe, if you can picture that. But yeah, let me know. Maybe that's something I'd consider doing, is letting you guys check that out. But hey, I'm looking forward to making some more videos for you guys. If there's any particular things, again, that you want me to discuss, go ahead and leave some comments down below, and I'll check those out. And I would also love it if you would go and check out the Boogaloo Bob Redneck Anarchist channel and the Zorp the Alien channel. I've been putting a lot of work into both of those, and I hope you would enjoy the content on there, and I would appreciate seeing you there. But yeah, more videos to come. Adios.